What is happening, my fellow Halo fans? My name is Patman. Welcome to the channel. This video is going to be a guide on the season system in MCC. In case you're new to MCC or you just been out the Halo MCC loop for a little bit, a lot of new stuff has been added to this game and a lot of the information has kind of been swept under the rug, and that's where I come in. This guide is for you, and if you guys want to stay absolutely up to date on everything that's going on in the Halo scene, make sure you click that subscribe button because that's what I do on this channel. I cover all the latest Halo news and I keep you guys up to date on everything that's going on with MCC, Halo Infinite, even the TV show. Now, I was inspired to make this video because I have quite a few friends that just don't know what's been going on behind the scenes for MCC, and they came back to it and realized just how much content has been added to this game. The biggest thing that they've probably added is the season system. Now, when most hear the words season pass or seasons, they think of paid content in which you unlock cosmetics. Now, while you do unlock cosmetics with the Halo MCC seasons, these seasons do not cost any money. You will unlock stuff by earning seasonal points, or SP as I will refer to them in the rest of the video. Now, I will talk about how you could earn these seasonal points in a little bit, but for right now I want to share some vital details about the seasons themselves. Now, at the time of making this video, there are 5 seasons in MCC, with season 6 coming very soon. 343 Industries has stated that the current plan is for 10 seasons to be included into the Master Chief Collection. Now, this number could increase because we really don't know what kind of support Halo MCC is going to get after the launch of Halo Infinite. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, these seasons do not expire. You can go back and unlock stuff from previous seasons if you so choose. 343 is really keen on making sure there is no fear of missing out for players, and each of these seasons has their own themes and cosmetics based on certain games in the Master Chief Collection. Season 1 was primarily focused on Halo Reach, Season 2 was focused on Halo Combat Evolved, Season 3 was Halo 3 ODST and Halo 3 cosmetics mixed in there, Season 4 was Halo 4 and Halo 3 cosmetics, and Season 5 was Halo Reach and Halo 3. Season 6 is going to be focusing on Halo 3 as well as adding armors from the arcade game Fireteam Raven, which is really cool. Now, this isn't your daddy's Halo 3 or Halo 1, anything like that. There is so much new content added to these games, from weapon skins, vehicle skins, new visor colors, to even new armors never before seen in the series. All that has been added through this seasonal system. Now, if you're one of the people, for whatever reason, that you don't want to see that kind of stuff and you want that pure nostalgic kind of gameplay, if you're playing Halo 3, you don't want to be distracted by all this new armors, new weapon skins, stuff like that, there is a toggle switch inside the settings where you could turn off custom skins in the game. Now, there is one more thing I want to mention about the seasons themselves before we get into getting seasonal points, and that is that each season features 100 tiers, except for Season 3 and 4, those only featured 50 tiers. So each of these seasons will have pages, and on each page you're going to have 10 different tiers. So if it is a 100 tier season, you're going to have 10 pages with 10 tiers on each page. Now, this is really important to note because 343 implemented a feature that allows you to choose what you want on each page. So you don't necessarily have to start at tier 1 and then go to tier 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Take this for example. Say you're on the first page of season 1 and you really like the tier 10 reward more than you like the tier 1 reward, and you want that recon helmet for Reach. You can go on ahead and unlock that recon helmet with your hard-earned season points. However, before you can move on to the next page, you still have to unlock all the tiers on page 1. So in short, you don't have to necessarily go in order of the tiers, but you still have to follow the order of the pages. You can't simply just skip to page 10 and unlock tier 100 right off the bat. Now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to go into the comments section down below. I try to answer every single comment on my videos, and if I don't know the answer, I will do my best to find the answer for you. Now, let's get into these seasonal points and how you guys can earn them. So there are challenges, weekly challenges, and seasonal challenges in MCC. These weekly challenges feature PvP stuff, so player versus player, so we're talking multiplayer here, and also PvE, player versus environment, so stuff like firefight or campaign challenges. Any challenge with a gold border in the PvE or PvP weekly section will grant you both XP and seasonal points upon completion. Now, the seasonal challenges, they all offer some sort of reward, whether that be some sort of cosmetic item and XP or seasonal points and XP. And the seasonal challenges offer more seasonal points than the weekly ones because they take longer to complete. Now, none of the weekly or seasonal challenges for that matter in MCC are that hard to complete or even time consuming. They're fairly simple, and I have some tips that I'll share later in the video, especially for the weekly PvE challenges that you guys are definitely going to want to stick around for to make your lives a lot easier. Now, the weekly reset is every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 a.m. Pacific. And the seasonal challenges expire probably, as you guessed, at the end of each season, which usually lasts about 2 months. And the challenges usually reflect what kind of theme they're going for in each season. Now, 343 is implementing a way in which you can go on ahead and unlock stuff with seasonal points through a store, which doesn't cost any kind of real world money, in case you missed some of these seasonal challenges from the past, because those do expire and they haven't come back. Each season gets its own new set of seasonal challenges. Now, I did a whole separate video detailing this new store feature, and I will link it down in a pinned comment below this video in case you guys do want to go on ahead and watch that after you've watched this video. Now, if you haven't played much MCC, there is an additional way you could earn seasonal points. Each rank up that you get for your social rank that you will see right next to your name, that little shield with whatever icon is in it, each rank up you get for your first 100 rank ups will net you a seasonal point each rank up. After you've hit this rank right here, you will no longer receive any SP for each time you rank up in MCC. You'll have to stick to just doing your weekly and seasonal challenges if you want to get any more SP. Now, admittedly, you're probably going to be way behind the ball if you're trying to unlock every single item in every single season if you're just getting started with MCC. Now, I have unlocked every single item in every single season and still have a bank of 167 points, but I have missed a couple of weeks worth of challenges. But that is the beauty of picking and choosing what seasons you want to grind towards. So say you're like me and you don't really play Halo CE multiplayer, well then you don't really need to waste your seasonal points on the Halo CE season because you're not going to see any of that stuff in campaign yet. 343 has mentioned that they're looking for ways to implement maybe some weapon skins and vehicle skins into the campaigns of the games, but for right now you're only going to see those skins in multiplayer. So now that you guys know that information, you guys can prioritize which seasons you want to grind towards. Alright, and finally I'm going to go over some really good tips to get you guys easy challenge completions each week, especially in PvE. So a lot of the times for the PvE challenges, one of them is kill basic infantry enemies, which would be something like the grunts. Sometimes it's even brutes, sometimes it's hunters. You could also prioritize looking at other challenges that may not give you season points but give you XP. A lot of the times those will be get headshot kills or use UNSC weapons or even use Covenant weapons. What I want you guys to do is go on ahead into my file share. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to give you a quick guide right now. So if you guys are on controller or on Xbox, go on ahead and click the X button, bring up the roster, click on your name, and then click Find Player. If you're on PC, just use the mouse, click on your name, click Find Player, type in the Patman Gaming, that is my gamer tag, and then you could go to my file share. I will have a few files there ready for you guys to download, one being called Gold Camo Cheese, which I used for a seasonal challenge, but it is very useful for just killing a bunch of grunts. You are invincible, you don't have to worry about anything like that, and you are extremely powerful. You could use that to kill grunts. I also have a brute farm one on the file share as well as hunters. Now you guys can really consolidate your challenges. Like I said, look at what challenges are there, and if it says, for example, get headshot kills and also get Covenant weapon kills, well, then you want your settings to reflect what kind of challenges you're going for. So when you go into the Reach custom game, you're going to choose the game type as whatever one you downloaded from my file share. Then you want to go into the settings for the match itself and go on ahead to the Spartan settings and then loadouts. There you could change whatever starting weapons you want, and the rest of the settings that I set up for you will still be there. You'll have bottomless clips, invincibility, higher weapon damage, unlimited use of armor abilities, and so on and so forth. For doing any kind of PvE challenges besides the vehicle kills one, I would recommend going onto the map Corvette. However, if there's a challenge that you need that requires requires vehicle kills, I recommend Beachhead because there is a ghost that spawns on that map, and because I edited the files, you will have increased damage even in the ghost. Now the ghost is not indestructible, so be careful with grunts throwing plasma grenades on you, and there is a rocket hog that is spawned over on that map as well, but I just highly suggest if you do somehow get your ghost blown up, just restart the match. It won't take you very long to get 150 vehicle kills. Now I haven't tested these in co-op in a while, but when I first made these files, it did not work when I had another person in my game with me. So if you're not getting any challenge progress towards your challenges, I highly suggest just doing it solo without any friends in the match with you. Now, if this video helped you guys out in any way, please click the like button because it took a very long time to make. I appreciate all the support. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you guys want to stay up to date on all this Halo news so that you don't fall behind again. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope to catch you on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. Until that time comes, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.